Hi, my name is Jason, and this is Rodney. And Rodney's going to help me demonstrate the knee to elbow. Okay? The knee to elbow is going to be an abdominal movement. It's an advanced abdominal movement from a hanging position. We're going to be utilizing the pull-up bar. You're going to find that this is going to strengthen all the muscles involved in pulls, lats, biceps, and some other muscles in the back, as well as the abdominal muscles and possibly the hip flexors as well. So it's a great all-around full body conditioning move, mainly used to help strengthen the core. Let's go ahead and get started, Rodney.
Let's get it.
So these are some of the key points to success in the knee to elbow. So we're going to have Rodney jump up on the bar. What you're first going to find is as he hops up into position, he's setting his hands just outside shoulder width position, okay? This allows that head to kind of swing freely as we move into the kipping version later on. So what he's going to do is he's make sure he's in full extension, the body's in a straight line. Once he is, he's going to pull his knees up, contracting his abs all the way to his elbows, and descend slowly into that fully extended position again. He's going to pull up, tuck it in, and fully extend those legs again. Engaging the core and hip flexors as he's going up, and then releasing down nice and easy. You can go ahead and hop down, Rodney. So remember, some of the key points, hands just outside shoulder width, making sure we're in full extension when we start the position. We drive those knees all the way up to the elbows, and then bring them all the way back down into the open position. We also have a kipping variation which allows a little bit more momentum of the hip and it creates a little more power in the core. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Rodney go up and we're going to try a couple of these. Now what you want to do is start first with this kip, this small kip with his legs. He's going to kick and open, kick and open. Once he finds his flexion, he's going to use that and pop right up into position, okay? If he has a swing, he's going to wait a second and then reset, and then he's going to go back up again with that kip one more time. Okay? So he's going to open, close, and pop back up. Good. And you can relax, Rodney. So he's using that kip to really launch his feet up to the elbows, and that's just a version that will help you go faster if you're trying to do an event for time, let's say. If you're out on the course and one of the things happens to be a hanging knee raise or a knee to elbow, you can use that kip to kind of develop some speed to get through faster. Thanks a lot, Rodney. Appreciate it, man. Some of the common faults associated with the knee to elbow are as follows. Generally, you don't want to have those hands too close, so what he'll do is he'll go up and he'll be here. As you notice, one, that's going to actually elongate your pull, okay, so that's going to suck, all right? You want to make sure you separate those hands out to shoulder width, and you notice that hand position, he was choked up in there. Okay, so we're just going to separate those hands. Now, the other is starting in his bent elbow position, so you'll see he'll pull himself up halfway, and what he's going to do is try to pull his knees up from there, and as you can see, it's tough to do, right? So we don't want to do that. You can hop down. So we're trying to make sure that as you start, your elbows are in full extension. We don't want to bend up. Okay, that is a different variation, but it's a little more stress on the shoulder, so we want to be hanging from that fully extended position, okay? Secondly, would be loss of control if we're doing the strict version, okay? So what's going to happen is you'll see he may not make it all the way up, and then he'll just be flanging maybe one leg coming up at a time, right? So one leg coming up or lagging behind. So what you want to do is stop and make sure you control your movement for the strict version. Okay, as you can see, he's going to get a dead hang position, he's going to pull up and then ease his way down. And this is for the strict version, which is building strength in the core. Okay, the kipping versions, same as the actual regular strict version. Okay, I want to thank Rodney for helping me out today. Really appreciate it, man. And that concludes our knee to elbow segment. Remember, when performing the knee to elbow, you want to make sure that you have that nice open position to start. Hands are going to be fully extended, elbows are going to be fully extended. Hands are going to be outside the shoulder width apart. And we're pulling that knee all the way to the elbow. Nice strict version, right? Okay. If you're going to be using that kipping version, you're going to be developing some power and coordination in those abs. Remember, utilize those in small amounts at first to kind of see how those abs are going to feel. I want to thank Rodney for helping me out today, and thank you for joining us at myleadersource.com.